All right, Shalom. Just want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. We want to give the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Ophelek and the Akim, spreading his truth throughout the four corners of this earth. We're just a few brothers from the Great Millstone Des Moines camp. And today we're just going to go into a quick, hopefully it's edifying lesson just on this world not being our peace. All right? Like, this is not our rest. Okay? And I just want to go into a few precepts, okay? Because first and foremost, we're underneath the curses, man. All right? And then you have to look at those that are in positions of power, right? You got to look at who runs this world today, right? That's not for our benefit. And when I say our, I'm talking about the true Hebrew Israelites, man, which would be comprised of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? You're seeking for rest. You're seeking for comfort. You're seeking for peace, right? And it won't. This is not it. All right.
Hit this quick one real quick.
Come on, go ahead.
It's Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. So we're instructed to arise and depart, and because this is not our rest and it's polluted and it'll destroy us. So this is not the place to get comfortable. We shouldn't have the mentality to get comfortable. The scriptures speak about how we are to be pilgrims on the earth, right? Because the fashions of this world passes away. So we shouldn't be going all out trying to seek comfort here, right? Because as that precept just said and as the bro just said, this isn't our rest.
When it says arise and depart, he's talking mentally and spiritually, man. All right, not being in a spirit of putting all of our eggs in one basket here. Okay, not having that spirit of
we are putting our eggs in one basket. It's just we're not investing into this world, but we're investing into Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the world to come. But, that's
all right. So and from there, I want to go to Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. And it says, yeah, all Israel have transgressed by the Slaki. I'm just read it again. It says, yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. All right. And all Israel is guilty of this, man. Therefore, what? The curses are poured upon us, man. Okay. And I just want to go to a few of them. So Deuteronomy 28. And I started verse 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Okay, so these curses are going to be upon the true children of the Lord. Okay, the Hebrew Israelites. All right, and when you go into that word sign, it just goes into a distinguishing mark. Okay, so through these curses, you'll be able to tell who the Hebrew Israelites are, which is you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, and instead of it was going to be upon ours, it was going to be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Okay, so even to this day, all right, these curses are in full effect, man.
Yeah. And it also said, I just wanted to harp on the point, it said they shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee. So no matter where we are on the planet, no matter how established you think you are in this society, these curses is going to be on your back. Right? You may be somebody like Mayweather, right? Have multiple women, but them women is polluted, like we was going into earlier. They talking back, they doing this, they doing that. Right? You may have all this money, but Esau taking your money whenever he sees fit, because this is not our rest.
Right. You happen to go to the want of
Our enemy.
you happen to go to your enemies for the want of all things, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. So no matter what, these curses are gonna be upon us. There's no wiggling out of them. But that's all I wanted to say.
Oh, and I just wanted to let's see. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 43. It says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low." All right, so these other nations, man, like they're over us. Okay, and we are in a low estate. We're the bottom of the bottom. Okay, so in this society, they would say the last hired first fired, man. Okay, we are the tail end, man, and we'll never prosper, right? We'll never prosper here underneath the system, man.
All right, as a you might have some token Israelites that might make it to a certain status in the society, but ultimately they still under the curses. They still got Esau's foot on their neck, no matter what way they turn.
All right, like for an example, look at Kanye West, man. All right, a multi-millionaire, okay, almost I wouldn't say billionaire, but a multi-millionaire, man. And what happened when he got so-called out of line? When he spoke against the people you cannot speak about in this society. All right, he dropped from a millionaire down to a thousandaire. All right, got dropped from all his.
I think he was a billionaire and he went to a millionaire. I believe that's how it went. I'll look it up.
Well, anyway, he dropped from his status, man. Okay, speaking upon the people that you cannot speak in this society, man.
Right, and he's talking about them small hats that are out in our land, the land of Israel today, the Amalekites. Right, they claim to be the people, but those curses, as we was going into, they don't fall upon them. They're the heads, and they're not the tail. All right, we just went into that instance with Kanye West, right? It's also with Kyrie Irving. These people speaking certain things that they didn't agree with, right? They got persecuted,
right? They got parked.
Yeah, and that's not a part of that wouldn't be taking place if they was the Israelites. A part of these Deuteronomy 28 speaks about how we would be a proverb and a byword.
I can just go up to it because I just seen it. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 37. It says, "And thou shalt become an astonishment, and proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall lead thee."
Right. And that doesn't apply to them, because you can't say two words against them without your job being lost, your like what happened to Kyrie and Kanye, your money being messed with.
Right, without you being persecuted, like you said.
Right. But us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are getting called all types of different proverbs and bywords, right? Niggas, spics, tontos, so on and so forth. Showing you who the true children are.
When you go down, I just want to, let's see. Deuteronomy 28 verse 48, it says, "Thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." Okay? So to our enemies, we have to go for the want of all things, man. In hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness, man.
Can I hit this real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
I looked this up on Google. It gave me the AI overview. I typed in Kanye went from a billionaire to a millionaire in the AI overview. Oh man, it just clicked away. So like, give me a second. I'll just retype it in and then
so we have to go to the damn devil. All right, for everything we need. All right, and it says he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Just Google search a yoke of iron, man. All right, and you will see that that yoke of iron was only put on you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? And when those yokes of iron came off, we were destroyed as a people, man. Mentally and spiritually, man, not knowing who we were anymore. Okay? Having who we were beat out of us. All right?
I got it back.
Huh.
This is the AI overview. It says Kanye West lost his billionaire status in 2022 after making a series of anti-Semitic remarks. As of January 2025, Forbes estimates his net worth at $400 million. West was a billionaire in 2020 after making Forbes' world's billionaire list. In 2022, Adidas and other brands ended their partnerships with West after his anti-Semitic comments. The loss of Adidas deal was a major factor in West's financial decline, so on and so forth. All right, but just showing he got a so-called a very high status in this world, but those that's in power could take that away whenever they feel like it, and that's exactly. And Kanye West was a great example of that. That's all.
Let me just go down to Deuteronomy 28. And I'll just get straight to the point in verse 65. It says, well, I'll start verse 64. It says, and the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Right? And that's why you have a lot of our people, right, worshiping these stumbling blocks, man, worshiping these idols, man. Okay? Wanting to be Muslims, you know, so heavy into Christianity, man. Okay? So heavy into Buddhism. All right? Verse 64, it says, and the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall scatter thee. Salaki. Verse 65. I just read that, Salaki. So this is verse 65. And among these nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of the foot have rest. Okay? So we're not on this side, all right, we're not receiving no ease, man, and we're not finding no rest. Okay? We're being persecuted on every side, man. From our enemies and from, you know, Esau Edom, the so-called white man who has a perpetual hatred against you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But going on, it says, but the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall give thee there a trembling heart. All right, when you go into the word heart, it's in the Hebrew, it's lab, which means your mind. Okay? It says, and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have no assurance of thy life. All right, and that's not a fucking life to live, man. Where does the peace come from in that? Okay? We're troubled on every side, man. Our life hangs in doubt daily, not knowing if we're going to even make it to the next day. Not knowing if we're going to make it home the same way we left, man. But these are the curses that are upon you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to this day. Okay? Yeah, did you have anything? So, you know, go to these little precepts that I had. Let's see. You know, because we have enemies over us, man. All right, we have enemies as a people, all right, as a nation, okay, and you can go to the Psalms 83, and it says, keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Okay, so if these people hate the Lord, how much more they're going to hate the Lord's people, his chosen, okay, which is you Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thine hidden ones. All right. So what do you think goes on at these Davos meetings behind the scenes when the cameras aren't on? All right. Or what goes on at these summit meetings? What goes on at these different gatherings of these nations? What do you think goes on, man? Them plotting, okay, taking crafty counsel on how to keep us down as a people, how to destroy us, man. Verse 4 says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right, how can you find peace? How can 2/3 of our people, all right, find peace here when they have an enemy constantly pursuing them, man?
It's beautiful because the Lord gave us the way to have peace, which is through the Comforter, right? The Lord, it said, the scriptures speak about the Spirit of Truth, right, which is the Comforter, right? And we're able to be comforted in the lands of our captivity through this word, right? It said, in the land of our captivity we shall remember ourselves, right? So our people going. You
want to grab it real quick?
Yeah. I think I got it right here. This is. Oh no, that's not it. I'll type it in.
Baruch 2:30.
God. This is Baruch 2:30. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves."
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's what's taking place, right? And this is how the Lord is comforting us, right? Outside, and there's no other way outside of this. Not money's not gonna get us out of the situation. Not building no schools, not building no banks,
not building no homesteads,
right?
Not having the first, Israelite community.
Fringes everywhere.
Yeah, fringes everywhere.
Garbage truck man has fringes. Now this through this word that we being comforted through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and ultimately the Lord is going to deliver us from all the lands of our captivity. All right, that's a key thing to understand, that we're being delivered from the places of our captivity. I'm gonna grab this Isaiah 46 real quick, because this is our captivity. This is not meant to be our place of rest, right? And we shouldn't be breaking our minds to try to get rest here, physically or carnally. But this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 46. Let me see. Bible shop, bear with me. I just seen it.
How's it go?
It's just I typed in land of captivity. Oh, it's Jeremiah, not Isaiah. Jeremiah 46:27. It says, "But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off." And this is what's going to take place very soon. Right? Jeremiah 23:8 speaks about how it's not going to be talked about how we were delivered from the land of Egypt, but how we were delivered from the land of the north, and from all the places that we were driven, right? The lands of our captivity, right? But it says, what the heck? It says, "But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid." Man, that's what we're looking forward to. That's the rest that we're looking forward to. It says, Jacob shall return and be at rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. Right, and that's going to take place when the Lord brings us back to our land. That's when we can rest. Right, Scriptures speak about new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Scriptures speak about a place where rest is allowed, and this is what we're looking forward to. We're not trying to get comfortable here. But that was it on this. And this is another point also. It says, "O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, right? Speaking of the northern and the southern kingdom, showing you that this wasn't talking about the our Babylonian captivity back then, returning from there, right? Because northern and southern kingdom wasn't there together. All right, that's taking place here in America. This deliverance is gonna take place here in the land of the north, as the scriptures say, and all the other places we were delivered to. But you can keep
going. I just want to grab this precept just to back on what you were saying. It says Deuteronomy 30, and I just start verse 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curse which I have set before thee, that thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that power have driven thee, and shalt return unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, that it says, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul. And then shall the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations, whither the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power hath scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the most outer parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and above, it says, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And just to back up, to what you were saying, man. Okay, the Lord is coming back. He's coming back real soon, and this is going to happen real soon. Okay, we're going to be gathered right from all the places we were scattered to, and we're going to dwell. What does it say? Dwell alone safely, man. Okay, in the new heavens and the new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Where Jacob is going to be in rulership, man. Starting off with Yahweh Shai, spearheaded by Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, it said Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we in Esau's world right now. We're in Esau's age, right? This isn't where we're meant to kick our feet up. With these precepts we just read, kept speaking about the places where the Lord scattered us. This was in Deuteronomy 28. That was a part of our curses, that we'd be scattered to the four corners of the earth, right? So this is not the place of our rest, right? This is a part of our punishment. But soon the Lord is going to deliver us, right? Lamentations speaks about our punishment being over, and this is what we're looking forward to.
And I'll just keep reading while you look for a precept. Deuteronomy 30 in verse 6, it says, "And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live." Okay, we're going to be given those fleshly hearts, man. Okay, verse 7, "And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." All right. So what we're going through, okay, these, or what we've been going through and what we're going through today, these curses are going to be upon our enemies, man.
This is Lamentations 4:21. "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee." Right? Just as that precept just said, these curses is going to come upon our enemies, our chief enemy being Esau, Edom. Right, the so-called white man. It says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." So we come into them times where the punishment of our captivity, how did it word it? The punishment of our iniquity is coming to an end. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." So It's going to be salvation's coming for Israel very soon, starting with the elect, right, of the seed of Israel. And these curses, as that Deuteronomy 30 just said, is going to come upon our enemies, starting with Esau, Edom. He's going to be the tail, and we're going to be the head. He's going to have to come to us for want of all things. He's going to have a yoke of iron upon his neck, so on and so forth. He's going to be a proverb and a byword in the earth. And this is what we're looking forward to. But right now, we have to go through this hard part, right? Scriptures speak about the narrow way that we have to go through to get to our inheritance. It speaks about that in 2nd Ezra 7, if I'm not mistaken. We have to go through this narrow way to get to the broad. Matthew 7 also speaks about it. It says that there's a narrow way that few go in there and come to life, and there's the broad way that many go into and are destroyed. Right, so we gotta walk this path of difficulty right now to get to the kingdom. We gotta serve our punishment, and we see that it's almost over. We see these different prophecies taking place, showing us that the Lord is near, and when the Lord returns, He's going to deliver us. Right, Matthew 24 speaks about how the Lord is going to send His holy angels from the four corners of the earth to gather the elect, and that is going to be when our iniquity, our punishment for our iniquity is finished. And the elect is going to be those first ones to partake in the kingdom to come, right? In the new bodies, and they're going to be the first ones to partake in these promises that the Lord has promised us.
And I just want to end off with the scripture. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." All right. So once it's time for Jacob to rule, man, all right, starting off with our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, okay, and then our governing body, okay, the 144,000 on down, all right. Once Jacob comes into power, as it says in that 2nd Ezra 6 and 8 and 9. You know, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, the people is going to rejoice. All people. Okay, all nations. You know why? Because the earth will be dwelling in righteousness, man. Okay, but we're feeling the people mourn now. All right, the whole world languisheth. Okay, under what? Underneath the rulership of the wicked, man. So this is not our rest, you know. This world, this evil present world, as the scripture says, man, will not give us peace, man. Will not give us that rest that 2/3 of our people is seeking after, man.
I'm gonna grab this real quick. It says Sirach 10:4. It says, I'll start at 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. And we're under an unwise king right now, being the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So we in the time right now where Esau, Edom is in rulership, and he is the wicked. And he's pushing forth wickedness across the four corners of the earth. So how could you... There's no point in trying to find rest here. There's nothing but wickedness being promoted always. The scriptures speak about how this place is the people in gross darkness.
Yeah, Isaiah 60.
Come on. It said they set light for, how's it worded? They said good for evil and evil for good.
Set light for darkness and darkness for light. Isaiah 5:20. Yeah,
man. This place is backwards and weird and an abomination in the eyes of the Lord.
It's weird, man.
It's fucking weird, man. So we not trying to rest in this weird place, but the ways of this place is filthy. But it says, Sirach 10:3, it says the unwise, or 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Right, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But what? And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the Lord soon, he's going to put in a righteous government headed by our Lord Yahweh Shai. And it's going to be ruled and righteous. And the people is going to rejoice. The earth is going to rejoice because we're going to be ruling under Yahweh Shai in a way that's profitable for the earth and everything in it. And this is what we're looking forward to, right? The scriptures speak about those that declare plainly that they seek a country, right? We seek the kingdom to come, and we're setting our affections on things above, not trying to get comfortable here. We just passing through. Fuck this place, man. Shit weird, like we were seeing, man.
So with that being said, man, hopefully this was edifying. You know, we just want to end up by saying, Chal Halayim La Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Chakodash. I want to give the honor to the apostles and others, great millstone, peace and citation, so for like spreading this truth at the four corners of this earth. Shalom.